I don't even know how this goes anymore.
Theme song, theme. Well, welcome to the part-time podcast.
No, we're back.
It was the every other week podcast, and then it became the every bi-weekly and the super duper bi-weekly.
No, we're back.
What?
We're back. We're gonna start doing it every week again. No more of this fucking around, fucking fuck off.
We've just been too busy. This is not the top of the list. That's all.
It should be.
Nobody misses us.
Everybody misses
Nobody.
us.
I have not had one single person say, "Hey, man, it's been weeks since you guys have had one." Not one person.
I have. I've had 95 people tell me.
You're full of shit.
No, I'm not. I take magnesium. There's nothing left in me. That's the thing. Do you have any nopes?
No. I should. I have thousands in but I didn't write any of them down.
Do you want to speak of anything?
I can't think of any. It's just going to fly by the seat of my pants.
Okay, I don't have very many nopes either.
Well, this is going to be a short welcome back. Jesus. Wow. And you'll see behind me, this is a secret. You know what this is?
They know.
This is like Willy Wonka's everlasting gobstopper. I can't let you see what's behind there.
Okay, well, I have a couple things.
Hey, and I got my first win on my new race rig the other day, so I was pretty excited about that.
So Caleb was taking a shower, or he was going to take a shower.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all the motherfuckers out there. Hey, motherfuckers.
Not the motherfuckers. That would be
Father's
June.
Day.
Yeah, Father's Day.
You're right. Okay. Anyway, I was telling Caleb, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go take a shower," and then we were walking out, and I was all, "Enjoy your whack and wash." And it made me laugh.
There you go.
No, but I wrote whack and wash because it was so funny.
So when I picked him up today,
he's
all, "Mama, how was your day?" He's all, "It was pretty empty today." I'm like, "Yeah." I go, "Well, Mother's Day and Super Bowl are like the emptiest days of those places." He's like, "Yeah." So, yeah, all the older ladies were flirting with me today, and I'm all, "What?" He's like, "Yeah," but he's gay.
He's gay. Well, also, I told him that I wanted to go to the Offspring. It's the Offspring. It should be just Offspring, but it's the Offspring.
I know, but I'll never call them the Offspring. They'll always just be Offspring.
But I go, Caleb's like, "We should go see the Offspring, Mom." And I go, "Yeah, we can go look at MILFs together." And he's all, "I'm down." And he's all, "Wait, what?" And I was all, I'm confused.
Mom, so am I.
And then,
I don't know. I'm starting to think any port in the storm at this point. He's probably thinking.
Yeah, he's male.
I'm just kidding, kid.
Just holes. We love you.
If you can hear me through your window, I'm just kidding.
We love you. We love you so much. And then you. Okay, this one made me laugh too. You were snoring, and I was like, "Hey," and like I kicked you, and you're all, "I wasn't sleeping," and I was like, "Okay, Snorri Povich, that's a lie," and it fucking made me laugh so hard.
Oh my God, if I could, I should have wrote down some. There was some notes. Like there was one night, you started talking about, "It's up there in the corner." What? The shelf, the top shelf on the left. What the hell is on the left? And I always, I'll be honest, it always creeps me out when you hear anybody, it doesn't matter who it is. When I hear somebody talking in their sleep, it fucking weirds me the fuck out. Because they're not there. They're not there. They're fucking having a full-on conversation with something that's not there, and you're like, what the fuck?
I only do that when I'm, like, really tired.
Like my mom, one time, when she sat up in the middle of freaking bed, straight up, starts going, "There's a great hamburger." And my dad goes, What's going on? And she goes, "There's a great hamburger. You have a bite." And he goes, you go back to sleep, hon. You're just dreaming. Have a fucking bite." Okay. Okay. I'll have a bite. Great. And then she laid back down with sleep.
When I lived with Dawn, I was, I was doing the, AT&T, and I was like training, and I was so stressed out, and I was like on his back dialing. And I was like, "I can't get this number right. I cannot dial this number." And he goes, "Joy, you're sleeping." And I go, "Well, you're no fucking help."
Just saying.
And then he hit me, but that's fine. We could have ended that on that, but it was.
You could have ended that on that.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then. See, that's it.
I know. I talk in my sleep because sometimes
I'm sure I do once in a while.
Because sometimes I'm like in my head and then I say it out loud, but I'm so gone that I don't remember. I know I'm saying it, but I don't know I'm saying it.
Well, there's those moments you're like, oh shit. But then there's the moments that, like you have the dreams that are so real. You're like, what the fucking fuck?
Uh-huh. And then...
I'm still mad at you for cheating on me.
You cheated on me first.
Never.
You cheated on me first with Chain Link.
That was on Chain Link's fault.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's always Chain Link's fault. And then I have a thing where I say that having a handy husband is the equivalent of owning a truck. Because as soon as everybody finds out you have one, they all want to use it.
That's kind of true.
It's so true. It's so true.
They're all like, I know. It's just, it doesn't matter. As soon as people find out I can do things,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not saying I can do things good. I'm not really all that great, but I'm just saying there's people, but when, like, I started working at the, as the maintenance custodian guy at the one high school when I first started,
mm-hmm.
and like some of the teachers and shit found out, they're like, oh, you can really do things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah. And they're like, do you want to do side jobs? No, I don't want to do your fucking side job.
I don't want any side quests. I just want the main
one lady
quest.
goes, and I tell this lady, I go, listen, I don't want to do side jobs anymore. I go, if I really have to, I will, but I really don't want to. And I go, but if you need help, let me know. Just don't tell anybody. Just keep it to yourself. And the next fucking day, a teacher's like, I heard you're a handyman. I go, you motherfuckers. So fuck that.
But, yeah.
And then I left, and then I'm like, I'll never work for any of you None of you.
And then, so John put down the flooring in the spot. We named it the Spaffice.
Oh my God. So her new place is open.
Yeah.
And there's 3 new wood floors to go with it.
Yes. And I was like, I kept telling him, well, John laid the floors. And now I'm like, oh, fuck, I need to stop telling people that because everyone's like, he did a good job. Can you do the flooring in my bedroom?
No.
And I'm all,
no.
And that's why I was like, it's like the equivalent of owning a truck.
Like, no, he doesn't do anything like that. He's too fucking lazy to do anything like that outside of here. He only did it because he had to.
He did it because he grandma's China.
That's okay.
But, so it's funny because we didn't have the name. Well, okay. So we moved out of Beyond Beauty by M, Spoilish, whatever. There was such a hot mess. And I am so glad it is over.
And see, now that you've been in a few weeks, are you happy?
I'm very happy.
Okay, you were all stressed in the first few weeks. You should be good. You're happy.
I'm good. I worked from...
I know you worked all fucking day.
I worked all day today, but it's Mother's Day, so... And, some of these moms don't have... it's the only massage they get per year. But it'd be nice. But my first massage was a man. And he walked in, and I just...
You're like, really, dude?
I gave him the disappointed look, and then when he was leaving, I was like, hey... Tell your wife I said Happy Mother's Day, and he's like,
I'm not married.
He is.
It's kind of fucked up, really. I mean,
yeah, but I massage him every weekend.
Right. If he's like one of your regulars on that day, that's fine. But it's like if you got the Mother's Day special people that are like, I'm here for the Mother's Day special. What's your name? Bill.
I had a couple, and you can't discriminate.
No, I know. So I
did that last year, and one guy, I think he wanted me to say something because I think he wanted to like try and get me in trouble. Like he was very aggressive about it.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, it's Mother's Day," and I was like, "Yeah, I fucking know. I have 3 kids, thank you." And but I think he like wanted, and I was like, "No, I'm not gonna give it to you." So I was like, "Cool, have a good day, bye."
Yeah. Here, you had your.
Our ring light died.
Oh, wow, sure did. Look at that. It
needs to be charged, probably.
I don't know how it would have to be charged when it's plugged in.
Oh, then our ring light died. Hi.
That's weird.
And then, so I did a bunch of massages today. It was fine, whatever. I love it so much. I've also decided...
The Spaffice.
It is called this. So on Monday,
it's a play off The Office.
and
if you didn't know.
Yeah, and we're a spa, and we're in an office building. It's fucking hilarious.
Man, too bad you couldn't get like Steve Carell or Rainn Wilson to say one thing.
Oh my god, I know.
That would be amazing. Rainn Wilson would be the guy. Craig
Robinson.
Oh, that's right.
He was in the Office.
Holy shit! Oh my gosh! So the next time you tell him, you should be like, "Holy shit, dude!" We named our place the Spaffice.
I told Anthony Jeselnik, I was like, yeah, I just opened my new spot. I'm fucking excited. And he looked at me. He's all, what'd you name it? And I was all, the Spaffice. And he's all, it could be worse.
That sounds like and that's probably how he delivered it. It's just like he said.
He's like, it goes, I've heard worse. And I was like, well, we're in an office building. I think it's fucking hilarious. Well, Allie wanted to name it Safe Haven, and I was like, name it whatever you want. I just fucking want to work there. Like, I want to be so done with this drama. Well, on Monday, the ADT guy came to install our things, which I have such a hard time pressing the buttons because it doesn't recognize my fingertips. So I'm like trying to unlock the door and I'm like using my nose now because anyway, I massage my fingertips off. So anyway, so the ADD guy comes, John and I buy him lunch. He's a super nice guy. He upgraded our system. We got a lot of things from that guy just from being nice. So, the Church of Just Be Nice is going to be open soon. And it should be. So then he was like, hey, I got this new label maker, and he's like, I'll put a label down on your doorbell. What is it? And I looked at Allie and we looked at each other and I go, Safe Haven, excuse me. And she goes, no, the Spaffice. And I was all,
you won.
I was like, oh my God, you're going to be so happy with this. I promise so much. And I'm so happy.
Now she's like, I hate it.
No. And it's fun.
Is she happy over there now?
She is. She's going through a bunch of shit too right now. So, yeah. And so I'm like, I always ask her, I'm like, are you happy? Please be happy. Because I did. I fucking stole her.
Right, you put her into a fucking 3-year lease with you.
Took her, and I was like, you are mine now. I don't own you, but you're mine. And come with me.
And now you're in debt with 3 years with me. Let's go.
We're doing this. And then we had a third girl. And we found out some things about her, so we had to let her go before she signed a lease. Thank goodness we figured that. She was a
psycho.
Yeah,
yeah.
Everybody, I told a bunch of people, but I told 2 different people, and they were in 2 different walks of life. One was in her 50s, one's in her early 30s. Don't know each other, 2 different ways, and both of them had stories about this chick. And I was like,
and how she was fucking awful.
Yeah, and I was like, and I told Allie, I was like, I don't want to. We just dealt with so much drama with Beatrice and Maria, which, by the way, her name's not Maria, it's Mary. Her name is Mary, but Beatrice has called her Maria so many times we cannot figure.
So I wonder if her real name is Mary.
She signed that card that she gave me, Mary, and then it's Lashes by Mary. So her name's Mary.
Stinkpuss.
Her name's Stinkpuss. We did find, that's so mean, but we did find douche in her room. I was throwing it at Allie.
Was it dirty?
It was in a box.
Was that in a dirty bag?
No, it was in a Target
old school
bag.
Like they used to do in the old days, and they fucking have the.
I don't know why you'd pickle it's vinegar. You're pickling your vagina.
Why, right? Why would you want to make it work?
It's actually gross. Unhealthy. It's not good.
It makes it really smelly, too.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to go out and fuck the horse.
No, there's different ways.
The horse smells better than your pussy.
No, there's ways, there's times I work out and it's like a fucking swamp down there. When I pull my pants down and a banjo music starts playing, it gets swampy, but it just... a crocodile swims out.
I'm turned on.
It is hot. It is hot down there. But there's other ways to get your pH balanced. And I'm not saying it happens. It fucking happens. Your pH gets off.
I remember that I had that dude that was a government rep dude, and his name was Colin. And
he had the lemon, right?
Yeah, and he was allergic to soap and things like that, so he had to use lemon. He had his Asian wife, who he stole from Philippines or something, and made her wash him down with lemons. It didn't help. It did not
And it was
help.
probably
especially
just
in
his
Florida,
pH.
especially in Florida, and it was like 100 degrees and super humid and gross, and it was a little bit of a breeze, and it was downwind.
And I feel like I'm being judgy. If you douche
You are judgy.
and it helps you, fucking keep going.
Fucking A, you're a douche.
Yeah, I am a douche. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
I don't give a fuck if that's dude. I'll douche my butthole with a fucking bidet all the time. I'll drown to my little butthole, like trying to get some.
Butthole's not little, by the way. Your little butthole. Yeah, no.
It's littler than my wiener.
Oh my god, this is a podcast.
That's ridiculous.
So anyway, so John put down the floors in the the two cosmetology rooms.
Yeah, let's start there.
Then I'm like staring at him, and I'm like trying to be a good wife because I know he hates doing it, and I know he's been doing it, and I know he's sick of it, and I know he's gonna hate me. So I'm just staring at him, and then he looked at me and he's all, "You want these in your room, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "But you're mine. I own you."
So I showed up at the Home Depot at 9:00 in the morning, and I got all the shit, and I went there and I worked until almost 4 a.m. and finished it.
Yeah, thank you.
Finished a few other things while I was there.
It's so pretty.
And now it's operational. The whole goddamn place is operational now.
Yes, I just need you to hang my curtains.
Yeah. I already did hang your curtains.
They're blue. I have blue curtains.
I know, but I've already hung curtains. You can't.
Okay,
I don't
then
have to rehang them. I don't have to rehang them. You just want to switch them.
Yes, I want
That's
to
all.
change them.
You just want to switch them. You don't want to rehang.
But I could do it because I was thinking if I move my massage table all the way
just
over.
go get the ladder from downstairs in the warehouse.
I would break something. Could you imagine me carrying a ladder upstairs?
You need to get yourselves a little ladder.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, ladder. Yeah, so I don't know.
I was also thinking so we're trying to get the third room, and then this one lady came to see it, and I typed in the wrong number because they're right next to each other. So she went to the wrong place, which was totally my fault. And then she showed up late. And no, there's too many wires. No, go under the wires.
She will.
Okay, so fucking Caleb.
What do you want?
Caleb.
I didn't know I was
Come
going to
get in the
go claim
camera and say
Granny.
hi.
Jeez, she's
We were
fine.
talking about how all these MILFs were like, "Hey, Caleb, what's up?" Ooh, look at that big old backdoor butt.
Fit 2 dogs in that backyard.
So,
just you.
I know. That's so true. So then, what was I saying? Stay step ladder. That's the last thing I remember.
We were talking about hanging the curtains out, and I did the floors, and it was like 3:30.
So this chick shows up late, which was totally my fault. But I already had a naked person then, so I was like, I can't show you the massage room. I was like, this is Allie's room. I go, this is the third room. Obviously, we'll clean it up because there's like baseboard and stuff in it. And I was like, and this is for some reason. They made a huge closet in this third room. It would have been so nice if they wouldn't have put a closet in there and given us that as a room. That room would have been so much better. But whatever. And I was like, this is the closet. I was like, you can fit a dead body in it. And she didn't laugh. And I was all, oh.
You're not going to fit.
Yeah, I was like, cool. So then I showed her the bathroom, and I was like, and this is our break closet. Because we have a closet that John hung a shelf in, and I bought two chairs. And Allie and I sit in there and we eat because we don't want our rooms to smell like food. And then sometimes you just got to get out of your room. We do have a whole break room downstairs that's very nice. Ray made it very nice. But sometimes we just don't want to go downstairs. It has a full refrigerator, has a microwave, which is nice. But anyway, and she was like, oh, well, you could make this an office. And I was like, well, we made it a break closet instead. And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, well, I have a couple more places to look, but I'll let you know.
Like, okay, bye.
And I was like, I know
just say you don't want it.
But anyway, I put this ad up for the third room, and it says professional room. And it says, massage therapist doing 18 years, very busy. Lash tech, been doing it 8 years, very busy. She's trying to kill a bug. And And these people are like, hey, I'd like to move in. I'd like to move in.
Is the studio for rent? No, it's not a fucking house, you idiot.
So it's super annoying. So I have this canned response now where it's like, hey, just letting you know this is a professional. It's not for living. So this chick was like, hey, is this available? And I went in because I try and go on their profile to see if they're even like beauty anything. And it didn't show anything. And I was like, hey, so I did the canned response. And she goes, yes, I know. I'm a licensed esthetician and I own a home in Lancaster.
You're like, well, then you can stay in fucking
And
Lancaster.
I was like, dude, don't give me. And I go, I'm sorry. I was like, it's just a lot of people are asking if they can move in. And I'm just trying to cut this off at the, so it's like, don't give me attitude.
Stay in Lancaster, bitch.
Right? I was like, stop.
That's all that was. Stay in Lancaster.
It's like, so we'll find the third person. Also, though, I was thinking about putting some soundproofing up in the
Can I put some racks up and make it a disc golf shop?
Yes, you actually could. I was thinking about putting some soundproofing up in that kill closet and doing my audiobooks in there.
You could.
I mean, I might as well while we have it.
Yeah, you could. You have all the equipment.
Yeah. And so I'm going to be doing my audiobooks. So that's cool. It's just, honestly, it's just been moving. It's been getting away from that toxic environment. And I know I'm the bad person in their narrative and their story, and that sucks, but whatever.
Well, you got a pretty good track record, though. So,
yeah.
I mean, if you're never going to have lots of people who like you. I mean, there's people who don't like me, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do to that guy?
Yeah.
Why doesn't that guy like me?
I just don't understand how they're the ones who did all this shady shit. They got caught, and then somehow it's my fault. I mean, yes, they got caught because of me.
Exactly.
But
and then you stole the third, and then you stole fucking that twat's fucking friend.
Yeah. Well, she's mine now. I
know.
Adopted her. She's my daughter. She's mine. So.
Well, stink puss and tortilla twat.
That was so racist.
Oh my god. That was a good one.
Yeah. So, and it's funny because I went to block her on Facebook because I just want to be done with this whole thing. And she had already blocked me. And I was like, thanks. You got rid of an extra step for me. Cool. And then as of Thursday, John and I have a bunch of video of me on stage with everyone and Jelly Roll. So I got to sing with Jelly Roll again. That was fun. That was a fun night. I love it over there. And then I will be at the Comedy Store next weekend, but also next weekend we'll be in Vegas.
Yay.
Doing an author signing. And
go Vegas.
Yeah, we leave.
I'm gonna caddy too. I'm gonna do a caddy at a disc golf tournament for a friend who's a pro that's playing in it.
Okay, I also need to find. I keep looking over there. I don't see my book rack.
It's over there.
Okay, and my banner. Do you know where my banner is?
It's all there.
Okay, I'm so unprepared for this signing.
It's all over there somewhere.
Okay,
it's all there.
All right.
Well, there you go. You're semi-caught up.
Yeah. Yeah, the Spaffice is open. And...
Spaffice is open. I'm still driving around in a truck fixing shit. I got a new race car right here that you can't see.
What's her name?
I don't know. Hasn't had that name yet. Might be a boy. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
You should figure that out.
Well, right now it's been running pretty good. I'm gonna find out. I'll go drive it here in a minute and I'll find out.
Oh, well, I do all the other stuff.
I don't know how to spell computer.
All right. Late clit surprise. When wife gives you lemons at gmail.com.
Yep. So we're starting over. Claim your number.
No, Jonathan. Ow.
Good day.
Good day. Happy Mother's Day.
Good day. Oh, I broke my headphone. Look. Oh, no.
Oh, no. You stupid man. Hi,
Right
baby.
At the end.
Hi, Franny. Hi, Franny Francis. Where's the pause button? There it is.